Hi guys, so the last video I did was on Axelay on the SNES, and my pal Alex Nintendo Arcade suggested there was no way the Megadrive could do a game as good as Axelay. And so what I thought I'd do would be feature some of the best shmups on the Megadrive, and kind of show him that there are games that I think stand up to Axelay, even though we don't necessarily have all of the Mode 7 effects that the SNES can do, but there are plenty of other good features that the Mega Drive has. So first up, we've got an easy choice, and this is Lightning Force here, as it was released on the Sega Genesis in the US, but in Europe and Japan it was known as Thunder Force 4, so part of the Thunder Force series. So you see here we had the option to choose the level that we start on. So this game is very much in an arcade style. It's very difficult, and so what's actually quite nice is the fact that it does give you the option to choose the first of the 4 levels that are available to you. I think there may be 10 levels in total, but certainly for someone who is less experienced with shmups, I guess to give a bit of replay value, at least initially, for someone who maybe doesn't want to dedicate all their time to learning the levels, which is definitely required in this game. You're able to play those different levels and see what's going on. So first you see that I'm able to scale the screen up and down. That's kind of an interesting feature of this game. It's not just a fixed perspective like some horizontal scrolling shooters. It uses the 3-button pad on the Mega Drive. So you've got the middle button, B button, which is shoot, and then the left button changes your speed. It's got up to 75%, and then the third button, the C button, changes your weapon. So you have at least initially you've got two. You've got a forward weapon and a reverse weapon, and those can be upgraded as well. So you saw I just had the kind of blade weapon there, and then the reverse weapon, you see I've got this rail gun, which is the upgrade from just the simple backward facing weapon. And yeah, so it's a pretty nice game. Graphically, it's pretty incredible. It doesn't have all those Mode 7 effects that we saw on Axelay, but what it does have, can't quite get that, is incredible amounts of parallax scrolling. So you see the background, we've got the water effects. There are multiple layers. In some cases, we'll see foreground effects as well, so that at any one time there are multiple layers scrolling at different speeds, giving a really nice visual effect for a 2D game. So this is the beginning of the boss on the first level. We see this kind of giant ship. It's a bit kind of R-type esque, and we're basically battling initially this kind of waving arm, and we'll see in a second. Okay, this game does have a few kind of cheap hits. You kind of need to memorize it to know what's coming. So yeah, this boss basically becomes this sort of fishy related. This is the sort of water based level. Just trying to avoid those homing fireballs. I think we have to shoot the kind of ball that's on the lower bit there. And you saw the boss was kind of tracking me vertically there. When he does that, he's trying to line up an attack on you. Okay, so yeah, just try to see that ball's now gone orange as we've done a bit of damage to him. So now it's trying to track me. Okay, as it gets closer, that tail can obviously come a bit closer to you, so just trying to avoid it going down to shoot it when I get the chance. Okay, and then we've beaten the first boss. So we've done probably better than I was expecting. We've cleared the first level, we've not lost too many lives, and we've gone on to the second level. I mean, I called it the first level. I think it's the first level because from my initial playing, I found it the easiest. And it sort of, yeah, started at the top and I've gone round clockwise. So yeah, this next level, we see we've got this kind of interesting sand effect going on. And we've picked up the blade weapon as well. But yeah, also pretty nice effects. The vertical scrolling I kind of find interesting. I can't say I'm a huge fan of it because it's too easy to kind of scroll up or down and just run into something you weren't expecting. You know, I do like to, you know, if the screen is going to scroll horizontally, just have it, you know, pretty much fixed. I find that, you know, in a kind of Gradius or R-type style a little better. So that's kind of my maybe one complaint. But there are so many great aspects to this game. Lots of interesting enemies. Say all the parallax scrolling effects. The music is excellent as well. So this is sort of the mid-level boss. It fires out those kind of energy balls, kind of track you. Just have to avoid them. I think you can shoot them. And it shot me. Depending on what weapon you got. Yeah, I nearly killed it. That's a bit fine. But yeah, there's a lot going on. Great sounds, great graphics. You know, slightly different game to Axelay that we're kind of making the comparison to, but you know, no question that this is a great shmup, and definitely one of the best that the Megadrive has to have. Oh, that's really annoying. So yeah, those things, you just need to watch them. They just shoot really quickly. So yeah, hopefully we're coming up to the second boss. Okay, we've got the blade. That's kind of helpful because mostly we're shooting forwards against this boss. I've not beaten it before, so we'll see how we do. So yeah, Thunder Force 4 was released by Technosoft. We saw that right at the beginning. And yeah, they previously released the 3 previous games in the Thunder Force series, and the third game, Thunder Force 3, did come out. It came out initially on the Megadrive, and then it was kind of sort of hashed into an arcade game. And that arcade game then came out on the SNES. This boss is getting a bit more aggressive now. He's moving faster, shooting me more. See if we can take him out. My guess is no. But yeah, that arcade conversion was ported to the SNES. So there have been Thunder Force games on the SNES, and the team that made Thunder Force 3 was slightly different to the team that made Thunder Force 4. So there are some slight differences in the game, or that's certainly what I've read. All the no, yeah, nearly had that boss. So yeah, the team was slightly different, but I think, you know, most of those games in the Thunder Force series, certainly 3 and 4, which moved to the horizontal scrolling, whereas there's aspects of Thunder Force 2 that you can scroll all the way around the screen. But yeah, great game. Anyone who's not played this is well worth checking out. Really impressive 16-bit shmup, and you know, like Axelay that I said was kind of arcade style, arcade quality. I think Thunder Force 4, you know, easily meets that same recommendation. So yeah, definitely check it out. And yeah, that wraps up the video for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one too. Let me know in the comments what you think. You guys stay safe, keep well, and I'll catch you soon. See you then. Bye.